What is going on, ABY Nation? Newcomers to the channel. ABY is back at it again, bringing more.
Oh, sorry. I was about to tweet on the X, the Everything app, about this one super shitty show that I just watched recently. Not too long ago.
You mean Twitter?
Huh?
You mean Twitter? I would never call
It's
it
called
X.
X, the Everything app, alright? Elon made the...
But we are back at it again.
No, I'm sponsored.
We're back at it again. Doing another review for IronHeart. Now, when the trailer at first came out, I was excited. Wanted to see how this show would go because in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yep, that's what I thought too.
Wait, what? IronHeart closed out Phase 5 like a boss.
Pay attention to these two slides.
Was that that closed out Phase 5?
Read these two descriptions and then just see if they make sense to you.
IronHeart has now become the third highest rated MCU project of Phase 5 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
IronHeart is actually good. Don't let Rotten Tomatoes fool you. That is a damn lie.
Does that make sense to you? Rotten Tomatoes says it's good. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. It's actually good. What? Let me tell you something. I can't get back those 3 hours of my life. 4 hours.
Technically
5 hours.
Technically 6.
6 hours. And I almost didn't. I almost didn't watch
The crazy thing is, after we watched episode 5, our internet went down. Alex was like, "This was a sign." It was a sign not to finish the
Let me tell you
bullshit.
something, Chad. I finished my water. I said, "Sean, see you in the morning." I got snugly in my bed.
5 minutes go by. Internet comes back on. I go into Alex room. I was like, "Hey, bud, let's do this." He was like, "What?" Internet's back. No way. He checks his phone. Damn it!
I was about to put Chainsaw Man on. Relax, have a good time. But no, I ended my night off with bullshit is what I did.
First 2 episodes was rough. I almost fell asleep.
That's
Maybe because we came back on Sunday because we just got back from our vacation. Maybe because we was tired. I don't know. But episode 3, I was actually awake. It was actually interesting.
I was awake for the first 2. I just don't know what was happening. I promise you, I was locked in. Eating my Chipotle burrito. Might get another one today. I don't know. I was eating my Chipotle burrito. And I'm like, oh. Look at Sean. Look back. Look at Phil. Look back.
Nothing's happening. The 3rd episode was alright. 4th episode was actually interesting. But for it to take 4 episodes for me to be invested is crazy.
Listen, when you only have 6 episodes of something coming out, every episode needs to be a banger. My professional opinion. You might be able to have one miss. One. But everything else has to be a banger.
Yeah, because Daredevil Born Again, that first episode, we gave it a 10. That was a banger. That caught us. That was like, hey, we got to see how this show ends. The next episode was also a banger. 3rd episode was
going like fluctuating a little bit.
Yeah, in the middle of Daredevil Born Again, there was like that middle part was like, eh. But then they finished it out pretty damn good. What's happening?
Fire. Air.
Yeah, episode 5, bullshit. you already know episode 5 was bullshit at IronHeart.
Let me tell you something. For somebody who's supposed to be taking up the Iron Person mantle, you making some dumbass decisions, bro.
No, I took notes just so I can remember.
Yeah, can you go over the notes because I don't...
It's not that many notes. It was just...
Besides the fact that it was ass. Of all the stupid...
asinine... counterfeit bullshit. But all I just put was episode 5 was bullshit. It was that whole fight in the White Castle.
The only thing that happened that episode was I wanted White Castle to eat. That's about it.
Like Riri. And another thing, before we get into this, the crew, the Hood's crew, unforgettable.
Unforgettable?
Well, not forgettable. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like, unforgettable? I forgot him already.
I forgot him already. Yeah, the whole crew was forgettable.
There was only two important people, in my opinion. That was Hood and his brother.
My cousin John.
Whatever.
And I guess people will remember Slug. You know, the person that mind you pissed all of us off simultaneously. Slug was hacking the mainframe with freaking long ass nails. When I tell you, it was me, Alex, Phil, and Phil's brother Zeus. All four of us collectively was like, what the fuck? Phil was like, turn this bullshit off. Like, that's not typing. That's what happened with Broly. That's what happened with Goku and Piccolo's going against Broly. Like, oh my gosh, but yeah,
So stupid.
but yeah, that fight in the White Castle, like Riri literally hit somebody with a cylinder thing, and they got back up like it was nothing.
Jodie got punched with the IronHeart suit, and then she's just like, "All right, I'm gonna stance back up with it," like Genos from freaking from One Punch Man.
And then when Riri got the, are you talking about that truck? Or are you talking about something else?
No. When the one black chick with the different balls on her head got punched with the IronHeart suit.
No. She freaking had like a canister that flew into her.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah. I was like, she should be dead.
Or at the very least knocked out.
But then the thing with Slug when they was chasing down Riri, and then the suit came out, got to Riri, and truck flipped over, barely even scratched. No.
Which is crazy because, like, if you look at the other MCU projects, when the car flips over, somebody's coming out with blood on their face, at least.
Episode 6, it was short, anticlimactic fight with Riri and the Hood.
My thing was, like, the fight itself, the choreography for the fight was good. But why not have that the entire show?
I was about to say.
I'm gonna say it. I saw more of that stupid ass glitch than I did of the IronHeart suit.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to that little tidbit a little later. But I feel like the Hood's story was more interesting. Like,
oh, dude, when the Hood was on, I'm like, okay, I can lock in now. Then Riri comes back and I'm like, oh.
Ironman. Yeah, he was.
Which sucks because in the comics, Riri is so cool. She's dope. She's a dope character.
I never really. Her character never really flew under my radar.
On your radar?
Whatever, same thing. I thought her character in Black Panther Wakanda Forever was like, why is she here? That whole movie is just like, why?
Listen, I was there for Namor, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give it a buck with you.
I feel like, and also I feel like, I don't know, this is me. I feel like Riri should have been like in like phase 3, maybe in phase 4. I feel like she's that type of character that be in phase. Well, I guess she wasn't technically in phase 4 Wakanda Forever. Like, was that in phase 4? I don't remember.
No, like I could see her being like a part of Iron Man 3, like that kind of phase. Where we're at now. Look, let me take some. There are more important people that. Should I say his name? Can I say his name?
Sure, why not?
There are more important people that Mephisto could be manipulating, stealing their souls, favors, whatever you want to call it, than Riri Williams.
I mean,
particularly one specific crime-fighting individual who's kind of lost everything he knows. The Parker of sorts.
But Mephisto did say, I have other clients that I be attending to. But I don't know, who knows. But I mean, Mephisto is like a universal character. He be messing with Silver Surfer, Thanos.
Yeah. I don't know too much about Mephisto. I just know
we just know that the main person he really messes with is Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
But there's a reason behind that, because his daughter is destined to
defeat him
while we whop his ass. But that's besides the point.
The best episodes to be was like 4 and 6. I feel like those,
Yeah.
like towards the end of 6. Oh my gosh, that's I was like on the like Alex is like, oh, you get it up now. I was on the edge of my seat because I was like, ain't no way she did this dumbass shit.
You didn't believe me. You thought it was a mirage.
Now what we're referring to is
Spoilers, by the way.
the AI that Riri unintentionally made was her unalived best friend that got, murder-lated. Like, she made a deal with Mephisto
The literal devil.
from the Bible to bring back the AI. Not her actual best friend. The AI itself. That is the most dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Now, Mephisto's a real one. This is the one I'm gonna give him his props. He was smart enough, because he's not a freaking idiot, to give her the AI. No, he gave her actual best friend back in the living flesh. Like, homie probably was thinking, you know who I am, right? You know what I can do. You just want the robot? You want Adobe Flash?
That's what
you want?
I put it in my notes so I can remember. Riri made a deal with the devil just to get Adobe Flash back. And I also put in my notes, Riri is a little Riri. My boy Mephisto said, a soul for a soul. So yeah, that's gonna come back to bite her in the tuchus.
But nobody cares.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro.
Like this show.
I wanted it to be good.
Yeah, like this show was filmed in 2020. They finished in 2022. Kevin Feige looked at it and was like, oh no, I've made a mistake of some kind. So they delayed it until now.
Look,
and you can see it, the show is dated. Like,
Yeah.
it's 5 years dated.
Look, they quite literally just put it as filler. This is what we're watching. We watched Marvel filler the last.
And then for this to be the, I didn't even know this was going to be the, well, I probably did. I just didn't care or forgot. But this was the end for Phase 5. And the start is Fantastic Four. Mephisto was like wasted.
Not necessarily wasted, because like
wasted.
again with Hood's a good character too.
Ironman. If y'all know where I'm getting that from.
You good, bro?
Ironman.
I just, he was wasted. Of course, you're right. No, he was wasted. It could be used in Brand New Day or something, but no, we're gonna get Hulk. I can't wait for that. I'm sorry. I'm talking like that's gonna be a bad thing. That's gonna be great. I can't wait. We're gonna get Hulk back. That's how bad this show was. I'm talking about other movies.
Now, it was just one thing that he said. He was like, She-Hulk was better than this. I was like,
Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna say it. No. Let me say it. What I gotta say. Let me do this. She-Hulk is officially, only the second worst show that the MCU has created.
Now, many people are saying that Ironheart is Marvel's acolyte, and I wouldn't say Ironheart was that bad to be compared to Acolyte. Like, Acolyte just totally ruins the whole lore of Star Wars.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that man. That was rough.
I didn't watch this.
For this to be worse than She-Hulk, I can't really think if it is, because we've only watched She-Hulk once. Though I would say, from what I can remember, like the first few episodes I was interested in She-Hulk. I was waiting to see what's going to happen.
100%. And don't forget, we did get Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil was
So
in there.
that's my deciding factor in that. It's like, hey, we got Hulk. The first 2 episodes were probably like pretty decent.
But then the show just went downhill.
This one, it was a constant flow of downhill.
Yeah.
And then one little spike, and then a little because of Mephisto. Also, didn't know if you noticed, but Mephisto's
real form
was in reflection of
the
the spoon.
Yeah.
Listen,
See,
stop being a little smart ass. All right? I want this one.
See, we know he's evil. That man had a spoon.
He knows the most dangerous weapon in the white nation.
Where the hell was Doctor Strange and Wong? Like,
yeah, bro, like Mephisto. I don't think like Mephisto's a problem. Like he's a legit problem. I was waiting for dude. What was the scene? I forgot. It was in like episode either end of episode 5 or middle of 6.
It was. I think it was the end of episode 4.
Something happened, and then I see a red cape, and I'm like, oh my god, no shot. They put Doctor Strange in here. Benedict Cumberbatch is here. And then it was just done.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, like, you would think that Wong and Doctor Strange would be on top of this, but no. Nowhere in sight.
At this point, I think Doctor Strange should have his Sorcerer Supreme status back. Either way, Doctor Strange should be handling this in some sorts.
Like he could prevent a dumbass from making a deal with a devil trying to get an AI back. So, yeah.
Look, you would think Doctor Strange comes in, hey, that's pretty stupid.
But also, Ezekiel.
Elliot?
Zeke. I feel like he could have been a better character.
Oh, you talk about Stain?
Yeah.
They could have done him a lot better. He just got turned into a robot.
Like I don't know much about his character from the comics, but from what I've seen recently, he looks interesting. He looks like an interesting character. Hopefully they do more with him in the future. I was hearing that like if they did like Ironheart with like Riri and Zeke from the beginning, I think that probably would have been cool, like to like further their dynamic with each other.
It was just not it, man. It was really not it. Like my favorite part of this show was just the Mephisto parts, really. Mm-hmm. Specifically, like the whole conversation he had with Riri. That's her best part, and it's also because she didn't talk a lot. There's a lot of Mephisto. Like, oh, your Dormammu, huh, he can't even wipe my arse.
Dormammu, don't compare me to that bitch.
Yo, Mephisto was the place. You think I give a damn about Dormammu?
But if you had to rate this, what would it be?
Out of what?
Out of 10.
1. Can I go half measurements?
What?
Can I go half measurements?
Yeah, you can go half measurements.
0.5.
0.5 is crazy.
And the only reason it's even slightly above 0 is because of Mephisto. Everybody in this show was forgettable and stupid. Don't get me started on the garage scene, where they made a giant suit out of
car parts.
And don't get me wrong, a suit can be made out of scraps. We've seen Tony Stark do it.
Yeah.
Specifically in a cave. But Riri Williams ain't no Tony Stark.
Well, technically, he made all of his parts from his own tech here and there. Just dismantle.
Hold on. Don't you ever. Sorry, you're gonna have to bleep that out. Don't you ever
He did it again.
disrespect Tony Stark's legacy. Riri Williams, you bop. You bop, alright? She was like, Tony Stark wouldn't be Tony Stark without his money. He made in a cave with a box of scraps. Ain't no $1 billion for that.
You know what?
And his suit was better than yours.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Imagine having a suit that's only solar powered and wind powered. Could it be Tony?
What are you trying to do? What are you, vegan or something like that?
Trying to conserve power?
No to oil. Get your dumb ass.
I also said this during the review. I was like, Alex, she's a goddamn clanker.
She's a no good,
oil stealing,
nut lugging,
metal loving,
Roger saying,
clanker. People will be saying, what about Tony? Listen, my boy was a droid. See, we mess with droids around here.
A droid. A droid's your best friend.
A droid will help you out. Look at R2-D2.
That droid, he cares for you. But those clankers, the spawn of Satan, those clankers. That's what Mephisto don't got no clankers.
Oh man.
And he's literally the devil.
From the Bible. So
but yeah, 0.5.
0.5 is crazy.
0.5.
Actually, no, you can't go lower than 0.5.
I can't go lower?
No, that's just.
Can I not give it a 0.1?
Just give it a 1.
Why can't I go 0.5? Alright, whatever. It's a 1, I guess, bro. Mephisto, you saved it, dude.
It might be generous. I was about to give it a 3. Am I being generous? This is a 3 too generous.
I'm gonna smack you if you give it a 3. I'm gonna kick you out this household if you give it a 3.
You're packing your bags immediately if you get the short 3.
Don't give it a 3.
Oh, man.
Don't even think about giving it a 2.
Jesus. Yeah, that's a 1. Yeah, Marvel. Sheesh.
5 episodes of bullshit. 5 episodes of bullshit.
Oh, man.
What I was doing during most of these episodes, I was playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. Don't let it happen again. With that being said,
Fantastic Four is coming out.
we're looking forward to that right there.
Yeah, Fantastic Four is coming out in 20 days. I'm excited. Can't wait. I really hope Fantastic Four is going to be great. Let us know down in the comments. Did you watch IronHeart?
If you did enjoy it, stop lying to yourself.
And if you actually did enjoy it, tell us why you did.
So we can tell you you're wrong. Mainly me. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna do it. I can't. I won't let this stand.
I won't let this slide.
Like that post I showed you, I'm gonna comment and be like, I know you're lying.
But if you guys did enjoy our review, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We appreciate it. It really helps us out. Make sure you check out all the other reviews we have done on the channel. Next week we will be seeing Superman. I'm excited. I will be doing a video about some of the Superman movies, so look forward to that. I'm not sure when that's going to be coming out. I still got to watch a few movies to get my thoughts about Superman as a character. And then after that, Fantastic Four. But on our gaming,
The fact that he has his own country, whack. The fact that he's trying to steal my wife 4 times, whack. His cape, whack. I'm Mr. Reed, whatever size you need, Richards, and that's on the side.
Alex and I finished playing Secret of the Mimic. Go on our gaming channels in the description below. The second to last part is up by the time of this recording, and then we did the canon ending for it. So that's gonna be coming out pretty soon.
We did do the. No, we did 2 different endings, didn't we?
That's what I'm saying. We did. I said we did the bad ending, and then.
Oh, I didn't hear the part.
Yeah. So yeah, more gaming stuff coming along. Alex played Pokemon. He had to catch 'em all. We will see y'all with more glorious content. And the next
Glorious purpose.
Always be yourself.
Like, never change for no change, and never change yourself 100%. Change those bad things that you done did, or change those bad ways that you have, but never change yourself 100%. You need to be you to the day you die.